Welcome to Their Vision, Our Legacy, a cinematic ode to 114 years of excellence in service and sisterhood. A special presentation by the Mu Kappa Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated in Fort Bend County, Texas. This presentation embodies and showcases what it means to serve all mankind and demonstrates how we have upheld and continue to execute the legacy of our founders. And now, their vision, our legacy.
Greetings, I am Dr. Bridget Roberson. We are gathered here for the auspicious occasion of celebrating Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority's 114th Founders Day. We are all familiar with the phrase, understanding the assignment. It means knowing what is expected of us. And for this occasion, I will say that our founders understood the assignment, creating a sisterhood that is sincere and rare, cultivating bonds that shall never be broken, scholarships that have exceeded millions of dollars, and now we are raising $1 million and more in a day, helping to sustain our HBCUs and providing service to all mankind with our mobile breast cancer unit and the infamous Mississippi Health Project. Hashtag CAP means helping our students have a better chance of getting into college, just to name a few. Our founders brought their A game, or better yet, their alpha game to the table. Our founders understood that the need to get information as one to achieve greatness made their strength and their foresight impeccable. These women were pioneers, and it has been their vision that has seen this organization through a century of sisterhood and service. Today, we come together to recognize their vision is our legacy. For this occasion, understanding the assignment refers to recognizing the needs of a society that in 1908 were fraught with challenges that plagued African Americans across this nation. But even when faced with adversity intended to be stumbling blocks, our founders brought their respective skills and God-given talents to the table to strategize. This was the foundation for the creation of a gift that would keep giving from generation to generation in perpetuity. They understood that what they were about to undertake was more than founding an organization, but that they were scaffolding a fortress of power that was geared toward community service and communal survival. They understood that they were providing chances to turn obstacles into opportunities for a cause greater than themselves. Today, we celebrate our founders, 114 years of sisterhood and service, and the result of understanding that assignment. Yet, despite our long and illustrious history, there are still those who do not understand our mission, and they may ask, what does your sorority bring to the table? My sisters, tell them that collectively we are the table. If they ask, what has your sorority done? Tell them we have continuously and unapologetically understood the assignment. And actually, my sisters, tell them we are the assignment. Happy 114th Founders Day, my sisters.
9 collegiate women understood the assignment back in 1908 when they founded the first and finest sorority that has flourished with a thriving membership of over 300,000 college-educated women committed to serving all mankind. The women of the Mu Kappa Omega chapter are upholding the founders' vision by helping to improve the quality of life for the residents of Fort Bend County. Among those members are committed women who have stepped up to usher the chapter into a new dimension while serving as fearless leaders.
Hello, I'm Rashonda Tate Billings, member of Mu Kappa Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. I am beyond excited to be here today to have an involved with some leaders of our beloved organization. Ladies, I'm going to just jump right in this conversation, and we'll start by having you introduce yourselves.
Hello, I am Shelley Price, and I'm the second vice president of Mu Kappa Omega, and I'm in charge of membership.
I am Venice Berry. I'm the first vice president of the Mu Kappa Omega chapter, and I serve as the chairman of all programming.
Hi, I'm Jessica Hill, and I'm the president of the Mu Kappa Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.
With so many members in our chapter, a lot of women will tend to fall back. You ladies decided to step up. Tell us why you decided to be leaders in Mu Kappa Omega.
So I decided to be a leader and start the path of leadership in Mu Kappa Omega chapter because you can serve as a change agent in your community. You have the ability to motivate others to serve, and that's what we're all about, service to all mankind.
When you've served in other capacities in Alpha Kappa Alpha, and then you have to say, what else do I have to add? So not necessarily that no one else can serve, but you really do have to be prepared.
Indeed, indeed. And I consider it a complete blessing to be able to be in this space and be able to have the opportunity to serve and to guide and motivate and encourage and love on my sisters. It's a total blessing, and I just am excited to be able to do so.
What some of our members may have lost track of over the years is our founders were actually leaders. They were scholastic leaders, they were leaders in their community. And so that was what our organization. What do you say to those members who, for whatever reason, life gets in the way, they're busy with other organizations, who often tend to step back, who'd say, I'm going to let someone else lead? What do you say to inspire them to lead?
I would say that everybody's life has a season. And sometimes it's your season to serve, and sometimes it's your season to sit back and support. So when you go through those seasons in life with children, family, taking a caregiver, sometimes it's okay to pass the torch. And so if you do that one thing that you can do, and you'll have that one season, don't feel guilty if it's not your season to serve. But when you can do it, and when you can step up, go ahead and do it.
How have our founders inspired you in your own individual leadership traits?
Just in thinking about founders and the type of women they were. As you stated, they were leaders in their respective rights before they even said, let's form a union of Black women that we all add to that organization and build not only each other up, but our communities. And so going back to just that overall mindset, I think it's something that really touched me personally because I was of that same thought process. It's always something that someone can do to help better their community. And so when you are like-minded, you tend to navigate to what that looks like. And so Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated was that organization for me.
Shelley, what about you? I'd love to hear what inspired all of you ladies, because hopefully the people watching this can say, okay, I'm inspired by that as well.
Indeed. Just the thought process of where they were, the time period that it was 1908. We're not that far removed from slavery, and then to think that they are in college, and which was still very odd for Black people, but Black women in particular, and for them to galvanize together and get together to want to form this sisterhood. And their thought was service to all mankind. I mean, they were so young, and just being able to come up with that is inspiring to me. You know, makes me want to do better and go and do things and know that if they can do it in 1908, doggone, we could do so much in 2022.
Jessica, what about you?
So I would say that, it started off before I even knew what K and Alpha Kappa Alpha was. My mother is a woman of Alpha Kappa Alpha, and I have family members, and I had teachers and educators and all these great women who were influential around me that made me say, what is this organization? What is this part of sisterhood that they're all a part of? And then you go and you do your research when it's your time to really understand it, and when you're mature enough to know what it is and to do this research and to look at all these things these women have spoken about, like Shelley and Venice had said, and what they did. I only imagine what I did when I was 20, and look at what they did when they were 20. And they even stepped forward by incorporating the sorority to making sure that there was perpetuity. I mean, we weren't thinking about perpetuity and incorporations at 18, 19, 20, 21. So just the entire dream and the process, and seeing what these empowering women did and looking at it from a viewpoint of 2022, it's amazing.
I think they would be amazed at where it is at this point.
Oh, I know.
With what they came from. I mean, I think they would be absolutely amazed and pleased.
Absolutely.
Very pleased.
What leadership trait are you most proud of?
I'd say there's several, but one in particular that